What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Michael. Welcome back to MC9GFX. Yes, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, as the title of today's video says, what 2024 taught me as a forex trader, like something like that. I don't know what I'll give the title, but it's in that line. 2024 is actually like the best year so far since I started doing anything online, because this 2024, it's crazy. So I've been in the online space since like 2021, you understand, but I started forex trading in 2023. 2021 and 2022 I was doing a bunch of things, different online stuff, but I'm not really consistent with them. If I do it, I see that they don't really pay as the way they speculate. I jump, I move, done copywriting, done different. I've even had some YouTube channel before this current YouTube channel. But why did I stuck with forex trading for 2 years now? Like January 2025, 15th of January will make it 2 years. Is because I actually went for a seminar, Forex Millionaire Express. Shout out to Jeffrey Bensi, the host, and I actually saw African traders and they shared their stories, and I saw these people I see on YouTube. I saw them flesh by flesh, and I actually like, wow, resonates with them. So when forex was hard, also like other skill sets that I was trying to learn before for 2 years, different types, I said no, I'm not gonna give up, and I'm gonna stick to it, because I actually saw proof, I saw evidence that this thing works. So now, what have I learned so far for 2024 in forex trading? 2024, the things that happened in 2024 was that, unlike 2023 where I was jumping from strategy to strategy, understand, for 2024 I stick to one strategy. I stick to ICT 2022 model, and you can watch my videos. I actually documented it during January. I stick to one strategy from January to like date, like, and I use that strategy to form a model that works for me, understand? Like, that's a good thing. I can say like 2024 I stick to one strategy, although it was evolving. It's not as if I was doing one thing over, it was evolving, but it was still the same concept. It was still the same way I was able to read the market. It was still the same kind of price action I was able to read the market. It's just that one or two things have been added along the journey. So that's one significant thing I can say I stick to. What else can I say I really stick to? I think that's the only thing. And this problem, this good thing I just said right now, is what a lot of traders miss out, understand? And also, I actually did it. It's not as if I didn't do it. I did it in 2023, but in 2024, that is what I can say I cancelled. Now, what will I have done better? Risk management. Like all the podcasts I've been watching, all the podcasts I've been watching, every successful trader always hammer on risk management, proper risk management. Like, even though you have 30 to 70% win rate, if you have proper risk management, you can still survive. Risk management allows you to survive. Your risk management allows you to play the game for a long time. You understand? Risk management is key. Is like, if you like, let your strategy, because even though your strategy is 90%, that 10% that you lose, even though you win 9 times and you lose 1, if you don't have proper risk management, even though you win, and I've seen it myself, like I've done it too, I'll win like 1 to 3, then I'll have just 1 loss, and that 1 loss is gonna wipe out all the 3 wins and even chop into the starting balance. Like, that's how crazy I was with my risk. Like this year, I was crazy with risk management, and that's what I'm going to work on in 2025. Risk management strategy is not the problem right now. Risk management has to be addressed, understand? So what else has trading opened my eyes to? The market will always be right. Like, there are some trades that I'm like, I've seen this thing before, they played out like this before. Okay, this time around, let me increase my risks, or let me double in, understand? And before you know it, is an L. No matter how your strategy is, you have wins and you have losses. The problem is you don't know when it's gonna come. So you are always gonna be wrong. The market is gonna be always right. I listened to one YouTube video and the guy was just saying, look at the screenshot, the guy was just saying everything. Like, I was like, did this guy live my life right now? And now I'm seeing him now, he's cashing out now, getting good payment. Now I'm like, I can also do it. Because if you watch that video, I was like, he was talking as if he lived my life, like in risk management, crazy risks, like everything. Like, I'm like, wow. So the market is gonna be right, you are gonna be wrong. The thing is, when you are wrong, manage your losses. Another thing I learned for 2024 is anything that is happening to you as a day trader is not new. Like when you listen to podcasts, like what really helped me open and improve my psychology a lot in this year 2024 is that I listen to a lot of podcasts and I'm like, what? Like, it's nothing new. You have to pass through it. Like this guy in that video, he said, you get to a stage that you lose and lose and lose and lose, and you just tell yourself, that's the stage I am right now. Like, I can't allow myself fall for this shit again. I'm not gonna allow myself do this shit again. Like, that's how it's just gonna be. Like, boom. You have to fail so much, like, to the extent that I'm like, fuck it, I'm tired. I'm not doing this again. I'm not gonna over risk again. I'm not gonna over trade again. I'm not gonna chase the market. Like you just, like, that's it. Like, it just has to happen. If it doesn't happen, you're not gonna graduate. Understand? You're not gonna graduate. And another thing I did this year again that is really, really good. Sorry that I'm just breaking it at random, but you can just follow, is journaling. Journaling exposed a lot of things. You don't just journal your trade, you journal your emotions, your attitude, how you felt after the trade, everything. Like, when I journaled, I'm like, ooh, like, started seeing some traits and started addressing it. So journaling is very, 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 very important. Understand? If you don't journal, you're just gonna be repeating the same thing, and you may not even discover what is actually wrong with you. Another thing I want you guys to do is listen to podcasts. Sometimes you may feel that like the world is in your head or the world is against you. You just need to listen to podcasts and you see where that people have done or started from worse situation than you were, and they actually made it in life, and they will be sharing something that you will so resonate with. So podcast is very, very important to listen to. You will gain a lot of things, so a lot of experience when you listen to podcasts. The one I recommend you is Words of Wisdom. Like, that guy, the people that he brings to the show are exceptional, so you should listen to podcasts. So what else did 2024 was like? Up and down, but the up and down is going up. Do you get it? Like, the up and down is going up. Like 2024, I know it right now. It's reflecting. I know that it's because it's still the same thing I'm doing. The problem is I don't manage my trade well. I over risk. Nowadays I don't chase trade. Nowadays I don't, like, I can wait a week before I take one trade and stuff like that. But when it comes, I think that's the problem. When it comes to taking the trade, like, because I've waited the whole week, I'll be like, I want to win. I have this ego. Another thing I remember again, 2024 really showed that I have a lot of ego. I remember when I was in school, there's one of my Ghanaian teachers. She used to tell Michael, you have pride. I used to be so angry. I'm like, why is this woman telling me I have pride? Like, the market has really showed me I have pride. I would do my analysis, everything. There was one time I did my analysis, everything. I took the trade, had a loss. I'm like, no. I chased the market. I'm like, no, I have to be right. I re-enter, all those kind. Like, it's that level of madness. Like, bro, like, no, I can't lose. I have to go back to break even. Like, it's crazy. So, like, market really showed me that I have a lot of pride. I have a lot of ego. And it showed me that I have to let it go, because if I don't let it go, it's just gonna be a roller coaster. You understand me? You cannot always be right. The market is always right. The market will move. Like, we upset something. Like, he said, the market is not giving you positive or negative emotion. It is you that, because you have something on the line, that's why you're feeling that way. You understand me? The market is just doing whatever it's doing. Like, it's buying and it's selling. Like, it's you that is creating the emotion, because you are betting on the market to go a particular direction. Understand me? So swallow your ego, swallow your pride. Like, I'll put a screenshot for you. Like, fuck your ego. Like, your ego is like your biggest enemy, because it's your ego that will, like, fuck my risk management. It's your ego that will, like, I don't want to follow my trade strategy. It's your ego that will tell you not to be patient. Another thing I learned in 2024, although I'm practicing it already, and that's really helped me a lot. Be patient. Oh, guys, it's just that when I'm not so much impatient and I see my setup, I always anticipate to win. But I've come to conclusion that even though you wait 1 week, 1 month, and you see your A+ setup, price can still go to TP or SL. So always risk what you can afford to lose. You understand? So that you can have long term in the game. You feel me? So risk management is important. Swallow your pride, swallow your ego. The market will do whatever it wants to do. So you just have to swallow your pride and just be yourself. You feel me? So that's really that on that. That's really that on that. I know it's scattered here and there, but you guys can enjoy it. You can replay the video again and see the important points I talked about. So 2025, what was my goal in 2025? 2025, payouts. Like, I'm gonna be heavy on prop firm. You guys think I've done over the last 2 years now? I've done 16 prop firm. Yeah, I'll be 15 prop firm. But 2025, if I add, it's not if I will, because even me, I'm tired already. I just want to do the right thing. Process over profit. Like, process over profit. Wait for your setup. See your setup. Execute with proper risks. If it's an L, reduce the loss size next trade. Build back up. Trading is simple. We are not making things hard because we are expecting, because we want to win by force. It's not once you win by force. Like, market to do whatever it wants to do. But like, I heard like something said. The person said, your one trade is luck. Whether you win it or not is luck. But 100 trades is skill. Someone did get it. One trade is luck, but 100 trade is skill. So one trade you cannot control it because it can be SL or TP. But in 100 trade you can control it by reducing your risks, by increasing it when you are supposed to increase it, by managing your trades. Overall, if you keep repeating the same A+ setup that you see, that you know that it works for you, eventually you become profitable. Understand me? Trading is simple. It's just that we like to make things hard for ourselves by chasing things and forcing things to work in one trade. Understand? So all those mindset, we need to kick it off in 2024, and that's what I'm doing. 2025, mechanical style of trading. Manage trade well. You understand? When TP is TP it, when SL it, SL it, when it's going like 1 to, I targeting 1 to 5, it's in 1 to 3, I go break even. If it's in 1 to 4, I go collect 1 to 2 out. Like, simple, like, man, like, do it like a professional. A lot of us do this thing like a game, like an hobby. Trade like a professional, and I think you're gonna see, and I think I'm gonna see a great result. So 2025, my goal is just payouts. So I'm gonna start a funded challenge, and my goal is just payouts. Like, that's the goal. So that's that on that on you guys. Like, see you guys in my next video. I hope you enjoy this. If you enjoy, do well to share to other traders so they can benefit from this video. Peace out.